definitely dating myself with this video, but when I was a kid, I used to go to the video rental store with my parents to rent movies. And I don't mean a Blockbuster. I mean, it was like one of those mom and pop places right down the street. And they used to have a singular arcade box inside the store. And it was one of those ones that you could like flip through a bunch of different games. But one of those games was Bobble. I became obsessed with it when I was a kid. I loved this game, and every time we went to go rent a movie, my favorite part was bringing a quarter to play this machine. I became so obsessed with it that I eventually got an at-home version of it. I think it was for the PlayStation 1. It was called like Bust-A-Move. I was also obsessed with that game because not only did it come with my favorite 2 little dinosaurs, but it came with all kinds of new weird characters I'd never seen before. I'm pretty sure it still had the spooky little characters and the bubbles, but it was like a game on the PlayStation that you can compete with other characters. It literally took me until I was an adult to figure out that Bobble was not the original version of this game. If my memory is correct, I believe their actual lore for Bobble was it's 2 guys whose girlfriends go missing in a magic forest, and they get kidnapped into a cave full of monsters, and they have to go into the cave to save them. And they get turned into dinosaurs by like an evil wizard. And the game was like really hard. It's like 100 levels or more, and I don't know how people used to beat these games without save states. It's kind of crazy. Not only that, but like the little dinosaurs, they have names. It's like Bub and Bob, just like, you know, the name of the game. Bubble, Bub and Bob. And all the little enemies have names too, and they're all really silly and start with B, but that's only in like the American version. I still really like this game. I still play Bobble sometimes when I go to the arcade. And truth be told, these are some of the first models I ever made when I started 3D modeling. That's the reason you're watching me paint them instead of model them like I usually do. Because I started making these long before I ever even started making videos. I'm still really into this game regardless of how hard the original game was. I still love Bobble too. And honestly, all the characters are just really cute, and there's just something so nostalgic and cozy about them. They're so silly and simple, and they never fail to bring a smile to my face, especially Bub and Bob. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in getting these models, make sure to check out the Lychee Slicer library. As your local Lychee Slicer shrimp and affiliate, I am a big fan of Lychee Slicer and their library. On the Lychee Slicer library, you can have access to thousands of amazing models, including a good handful of mine. I just upgraded my section and added about 20 new models, including these guys. Many of them are supported and unsupported, so dealer's choice. You can support them yourself, or you can just drag and drop. Either way, these ones and a handful of my other models are now exclusively on Lychee Slicer library, so make sure to check them out. You can find my affiliate link down below. And today is the last day to use the 20% off promo code to get 20% off your monthly or your yearly subscription. So make sure to go check that out. For any of my models that aren't on Lychee Slicer library, check out my Colts 3D. And remember, like and subscribe if you like my content. Thanks again for watching. Bye bye bye.